Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Oh, my stream deck's actually working and doing things. Absolutely fantastic. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, today is going to be a pretty dang chill stream. The goal is to just have a bit of a relax. Finally complete getting promoted on the Football Manager save, which is a job that is taking quite some time at the minute, but we've got 9 matches left. We're 5 points clear of the nearest rivals. And yeah, it's going to be a nice chill. It's going to be what the youth call a chillax. A good time. That's not what young people call it, is it? It's not even a little bit what young people call it. That's fine. I know I'm not young people. That's okay. We're also going to have a little bit of a chat about the Millwall match, which I think is going to be a little bit of an adventure. I'm kind of looking forward to it, because I think we're going to be heading very much in the right direction in that one. And if that doesn't go right, then I think we're all going to be, I'm going to guess, not too bothered, because at the end of the day, it's Millwall. And it's the FA Cup that we were probably not going to win anyway. And I'd like to win it, but realistically, is it going to happen? Probably no. Hard to say. Thank you very much, Sean, you cheeky little bastard. We're back to this chat box for now, by the way, because the other one is a little bit difficult to work around. And was causing me issues. Thank you very much, Mitchell. Yep, I'm 50. That's what's going on now. Thanks, guys. So if I press the right button on the stream deck, it should, in theory, then go to... There we go. The stream deck works. Hello, everybody. Oh, we're good. Right, Plymouth, who are currently 12th, which should be fine. We won't have a problem with Plymouth, I don't think. Unless we will, in which case that's bad. That'd be very bad. Right. Need to very quickly check something as well. Because I got a few bits and bobs going on at the moment. I got many wheels doing quite a lot of spinning. Got a cheeky little day over in Leeds next Thursday for mystery purposes. Hoo-hoo, a spooky time. And that I will be letting you know about at some point in the future. I don't know which specific point yet, but it's coming. You'll find out about it, and it'll be very fun. Signed a goalkeeper for the academy. I thought we already signed him. I don't know what this particular little bit of music is, but I don't quite like it. Yeah. Sod it. We'll go with that. It's fine. Yeah, Leeds versus Plymouth. Here we go. Let's have a look at the squad. That's not ideal. Let's quick pick it and see what comes out. Oh, this is the quick pick. Are we just completely knacked then? Is that what's going on here? Because Victor Hugo is not the best defensive midfield option we've got. Especially since he's more of a central midfielder. Ampadu and Strauch works. Valentin Gomez for some reason dropped to the bench, which takes me by surprise. But we do like being taken by surprise. Sometimes. Assuming it's a nice surprise. If it's not a nice surprise, absolutely fuck that noise. No thank you. But if it is a nice surprise, then it's okay. I can't believe there won't be an FM25. I know, it's a shame. I was really kind of looking forward to it. I was like, nice, it's coming up. And then it's not coming up, it's gone. It was Robbie Cook, the Australian, wasn't it? If I remember right. Which is fine. The current goalkeeper, as much as many people will disagree, is enough to get us promoted. So the people that are very much like, why didn't we sign a goalkeeper? Well, we didn't sign the more important positions. So that would be why. And I'll be honest, I don't think we needed to sign anybody. It would have been really nice to, but it wasn't a necessity for me. That mic is closer than that mic needs to be. There we go. Is the mic sounding okay? Because it's acting a bit funky on my end. So I just want to make sure that all is well. But let's get to it. Let's just beat Plymouth, shall we? We beat Plymouth, then Luton, who aren't playing today, will be 8 points back, which is a pretty damn good gap to have. Bristol losing as well would be beautiful. I feel like it's not going to happen, but it would be absolutely lovely if they could just drop some points. Plymouth being irritatingly defensively solid at the moment, though. Right, Victor Hugo floats it into the far post. Doesn't quite work out. Dan James picks it up. Out to Clem, out to Ramazani. Bradley, Victor Hugo. That was filth. Offside? Is it offside? No, it was onside. Ooh, there we go. That'll do. What a start. Let's have a count. So from here, you think, shoot, doesn't shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4 passes to get it to good old Victor. And it works out. I didn't think that would work out. But you know what? Sometimes these things happen. And they happen for a reason. Who's this new goalkeeper? It's Robbie Cook, who we signed for the academy. To be clear, we do not have a senior goalkeeper. Unless you're talking about the one in Football Manager. That is Carnesecchi, who is at Napoli, I want to say. And he's very good at his job. But Robbie Cook was on trial at Sunderland for a bit. He was on trial at Scum for a bit. I'm assuming this is Robbie Cook, because for some reason people were reporting it yesterday when it happened like very early in January. But yeah, he's a very, very young guy. So it's not a case of he's going to be right in. It's a case of he's going to be like rotational for a bit. Well, I say rotational for a bit. He's going to be 21s for a long while. He's not there yet. Aronson, have a go. 2-0. Perfection. Bosh. Who the fuck are Plymouth? Don't particularly care. Don't know how Conor Bradley got himself booked on 13 minutes. Like, you got to be excessively vicious to get booked that early into the match. Also, we'll just be generally chatting football stuff as well. Like, if anyone wants to talk Millwall stuff, go for it. If anyone wants to talk basically anything, just go for it. It'll be fine. It'll be a good time. Bristol City are now beating QPR. Of course they are. Of course they are. They wouldn't make it easy for us, would they? They'd make it as tough as they can. And they're going to keep doing that. Ampadu off the bar. In this version of the world, Ampadu has still not scored a league goal for any clubs. Which is silly to me. Well in, Victor. To Aronson. Aronson finds Piru. Okay. Piru? Ramazani cut that one back, maybe? How's that not gone in? Never mind. It got there in the end. First half, 3-0 up. Do you fancy using a cup run, or would you rather us fully focus on the league? I think both. Like, you don't need to do one or the other. I think we're a good enough team to, like, with enough depth as well, to be able to say, okay, cool. For this match, we're just going to play the second string. But you know what? The second string is still good enough to pump the majority of teams in this league. So I think you make big changes quite a lot of the time when it comes to the cup matches, just to make sure that no one is getting like excessively tired or there's no wear and tear or anything like that. But I don't think there's any need to say we won't bother with the cup, because that just feels like that's throwing away a lot of potential there. Thank you very much, Ricky and Logan. Yeah, it was stupid early in the morning because I struggled to get sleep for unknown reasons. And I looked at Twitter and I was like, oh, thanks, Sports Interactive. No, I didn't have plans for that game in March. Bloody hell. Like, I genuinely planned the series and everything. It was really fun. But it's fine. If it means that the next game comes out in like a playable state rather than being a little bit janky, then I don't mind it too much. I'd rather the game come out in like properly good quality than risking being anything below par. Thank you very much, by the way, Only Leeds Bros. The thing is, when I see it's like the Only Leeds Bros account, I'd never know which of you I'm talking to. I tend to assume it's Darren, as a rule of thumb. But then what happens if I'm like, if at one point I'm like, cheers, Darren, and it's not Darren, then I just look like a villain. At that point, I think I would break down in tears. I'll be honest with you. I think that would be the end of the channel, because that would be the moment where good old, as described by Locke's Wokey Joe, ended up confusing two Irishmen and thinking they were the same, which is not particularly wokey of this Joe. I did think so, yeah. Thank you very much, LUFC Passion. Very kind of you. And Kevin. That madam thinking of trying to make my own game. Dillo doesn't do the tech side of things. I did think that. But I didn't want to sort of like do a spook. Has birthday boy caught up with it? Oh, that's annoying. Caught up with the comments on the prayer. I'll be honest, today I have done very little. Today I woke up. I didn't even get any breakfast. I watched Severance, which was very good episode of TV. Had a Greggs. Treated myself to... Sorry, I thought that sounded like rain for a moment. Treated myself to being an old man now by watching Countdown. And then it was now. I think they are. You missed my live apology last night about Melier. What did you... Sorry? What did you say? I love that I'm gradually being, like, proven right. Yeah. Gradually people are coming around to my way of thinking. It's slowly, but we'll get there. We will learn. All that we're missing, all that we need to happen is just... QPR have scored. Get a second in the last minute, I dare you. Yeah, all that we need to happen is Darlow to have an absolute howler against Millwall. And that's where I can go, see, look, every keeper does it. And it'll be fine. The other day, Melia says, made me so happy, strange but true. That's the, like, anyone that is actively being like, goh, why can't the club just start going wrong already? And it's like, why do you even support Leeds? Why are you doing this? We are continually winning things. It's fine. You must be 27 today. I think you have probably remembered that from me saying that, and if you haven't, that's terrifying. Okay, so we're definitely in the playoffs. At least. That will help. That puts us in the right direction. Victor Hugo scored 2 on... Was that his debut? No, he's already played a match. Has he? Yes, that was his second appearance, which is not too bad. I am having a pretty good day, by the way, Mark. Thank you very much. You'll have to watch it back. Avian Paul said, don't make your head any bigger. Maybe I am. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's the world that we're living in which I have all of the power. I don't want the power. Luton lost. We've got an 8-point gap to 7th with 8 matches left. I don't know about you, but I can do the points per game maths. And that says that if we... As long as we don't completely screw it, we're fine. Which is very nice. Although the board vision for this week was simply to... Not week, for this season. Was quite simply to reach the playoffs, which we've done with ease. There we go. Haha. Does this mean they can give me more money now? Oh, and the fans only want me to get in the playoffs. I forgot that I signed a guy called Bamford on a youth contract. So I saw that for a second and I was like, sorry? Excuse me? What? Moncaster United. No. Thank you very much, Rob CC. I look 18. Ouch. Ouch. That's devastating. It's worse when I've shaved recently as well, which is not good. Check out Henry Cavill's unearthed audition of his James Bond audition on Casino Royale's The Spit of James 2. I may have to have a look. You have seen me and Peter Andre in the same room. Which, I mean, fair enough. It's, like, decent enough room. It was a very big room. I still don't know why that was, like, done in front of a studio, because, like, that did not need to be done in front of a studio. Joshua Guilavogui is injured, but not too badly. I'll leave him to the physios because it's just a day or two, because he just pulled his wrist. Don't want to know how that's happened to you, Josh. But it has. I would rather it didn't. We're going to ban self-pleasure at Thorpe Arch, I think. That's the rule. Thank you very much, Max. Right, Sheffield Wednesday, somehow 5th in this scuffed version of the world. So if we can get a win out of this one, and if we can keep the momentum going, oh boy, we're looking good. David Martinez has agreed to join the club. This was the guy that I got as a free agent, who is my 10th best winger right now. Okay. Oh, I forgot I didn't permanently sign Victor Hugo. Maybe after I get promoted he'll come. Maybe. Maybe that's the trait. But David Martinez is properly here now. On a free. Not a bad deal. Sorry, Kayla just sent me a meme of the latest episode of Severance. And if you've not seen Severance, by the way, you gotta go and watch Severance. Because that thing is a ridiculously good bit of TV. Like, the entire thing of... if you don't know the concept of Severance, the general idea is that there's this workplace where if you are an employee there, your brain, like, switches off in the time that you're in there, and there's, like, a whole ass new personality running your body whilst you're at work. And it's sort of exploring all of that and what the company is doing and various shenanigans, and it's such a good TV show that not enough people are watching. Because... oh, I don't have the words for how good that show is. Matt O'Reilly is still injured, Outanaka is still injured. We've got a Rothwell, I guess. Or we could push Ampadu forward. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not the healthiest of teams right now, I'll be honest. Rodon Gomez, Kevison, that's fine. One of you needs to be an attacking midfielder. So we'll try Abdullah Bar, who isn't very good at that. So you can go box to box instead. Then Adingra, Aronson, Ramazani, Piru. Okay. The turnaround for this match was stupidly fast. Have you seen all of Ted Lasso? I have seen all of Ted Lasso, but I won't be doing spoilers for Ted Lasso because there'll be people that have not. It's a curse when you want to buy booze in your early 20s, but trust me, you'll be thankful by the time you're 50. I don't buy booze. I don't drink, which means that it's not really a curse in that regard either, so I'm doing pretty damn good on that front. It's like being a car salesman. I mean, yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Right, let's encourage the boys. 3 points here. And we get very, very close to sealing it. Ideally, we actually create some chances. Bristol City have already scored a goal. Meanwhile, we've not done much. Okay, there we go. We're doing a little bit more. Thank you very much, May. Much appreciated. Oh, if you've not seen Matty, by the way, I've sent a message in that chat. So that's a pretty big one. So if you could give it a sneaky little peek, that would be spectacular if you've not. I don't know if you have or not, like, a bunch of people have popped, like, reacts on it, but it's just a sort of, like, gotta make sure. Gomez to Kevison on the outside. Ramazani. When do you envisage Messi and Ronaldo retiring? Ronaldo, I think, goes until he hits 1,000 goals. Because I think that's just who he is. Messi, I don't know, he's got like maybe a year or two in him. I thought the end of his Inter Miami contract would probably be it, but I'm not sure. Oh, hell yeah. Happy birthday, Hill Football. How are Bristol always got to a top 6 in my save too? I'm convinced there's a couple of players that are just like overly rated by Sports Interactive, which means that because of said players, they're just like way higher up than they should be. I think, was it Miyama that was just obscenely good against us earlier in the season? Someone like that? But it was a pretty damn big problem in the Turkish league, as another example, where the researchers in Turkey, and this is fun. This is a fun little bit of like Football Manager lore slash like background stuff. Oh, what a blooming chance! Just ping that. Oh, you've got so many runners, and you didn't pick any of them out, unless Aronson was offside. It's fine. And what happened was the Turkish researchers were told that, like, because the Turkish league is not a fantastic league, no, you can't rate all of these players as highly as you want to. So what they did, instead of like rate the players really high in all the attributes, was they would pick very specific attributes to rate stupidly highly, and then a selection of other ones that were unimportant for the role. So if it was a striker, for example, it'd be tackling. They would give stupidly low numbers for, so it would balance out to them being really overpowered for their position, but it'd still fit within the guidelines, and it didn't go noticed for a really long time, which is kind of clever. Annoying, but clever. On the subject of annoying but clever, Beadle at 7.5 against us right now is ridiculous. We're going to have to find a way to score here. Yeah, they min-maxed it. The reason I didn't say the term min-maxed is I wasn't sure who in the chat would know the term min-maxed. Thank you very much, Michael. It's been a lovely day so far. Plans for your birthday? Have a really nice Chinese is the goal. And hopefully that all works out fine. Did you get my message about Steve Gogan staring in the Matthews final 53? No. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But gets away with it. A Dinger, have a go. 1-1. Okay, cool. That's what we needed. That keeps us in the match. Yeah, but my theory is that's what's happened with Bristol City. So the Bristol City researcher has just gone, what if we were really good? And they've just gone for it. Like, what if we min-maxed the ever-loving fuck out of our players in ways that, like, a head researcher would struggle to disagree with? So if we just sneaked a couple of points here and there. We got a couple of hard-working players, but other than that, that's the thing. Like, stuff like determination and work rate and stuff like that, that is, like, your more subtle stats are quite hard for, like, a head researcher to disagree with. Unless it's obvious stuff, like Neymar, where he just sort of disappears around birthday time every year. And, like, for him, it's quite easy to go, work rate's a bit shit. Let's not highly rate you on that. But other players is way harder to do that with. Aronson, I'm going to take off for Turgeman, who's been really good recently. Kind of want to play Victor Hugo for a bit. You can come on for Bar as an attacking midfielder. And hopefully we don't get any injuries, because that would be a problem. And then if Peru keeps having problems, we'll work out what the hell we're doing with that, because that will be tough. I need to mark all my emails as read, so I'm like, the important... Does anyone else do this, where it's like, you don't mark your emails as read, you just sort of remember the number of emails that are waiting in there? And you end up in a spot where... Okay, come on, let's go forwards. And you end up in a spot where, like, to see that you've got a new email, you don't see that it says 1. You see that it says, like, 74 rather than 73. And it's like, I don't know why I've done that to myself. I've just made my own job more difficult. Like with work stuff, there's no shot I'm going to get through all those emails. Because I get like 3 emails per broadcast that DAZN put on. Which is a lot. So I just like I filter it so automated stuff just goes to a different folder. Bar. I'm about to take bar off. Please don't prove me wrong here. Adingra cuts inside, beautiful. And I'm about to take Brendan off as well. Two players that created that goal are getting substituted off right now. Oh, I feel such a tit. What a fool. Yeah, go on then. We'll do the changes anyway. Adingra's just chilling on an 8.1, which is crazy numbers. We've got, what, 3 changes left, I think? Don't know who to do, but Bristol City are still drawing 1-1 despite Bristol City are losing. We're within 1 point of them. This is fun. Ampadu for Willie Clem, because Ampadu is on the tired side. Ramazani off for Dan James. We got 1 change to make later on, and I'm thinking it'll be Piru off. I don't know who for, but I reckon Tom Finney could outplace Stanley Matthews just wearing his overcoat and hobnail boots. I'll be honest, I ain't got no knowledge about them dusty ballers. So, I don't know. Sorry. Oh, would that be our Turkish forward friend? Found him. Chiliksoy. That'd be the guy. The one with 3 marking, 4 long throws, 5 tackling, 5 positioning. The min-maxed guy, yeah? It's clever. It's a really clever approach. That doesn't stop it being a pain. And we'll go with Viper on as well, because we love a bit of Nelson. Horatio, the boy. Thank you very much, Gary. Much appreciated. Right, okay, let's just hold on. Just hold. He gets a lot better too. I'm about to get promoted. I can't really justify it though. Like, he's one of those where he's a really good signing if you can get him. And if we get promoted, we can probably get him. But looking at our squad, we got Piru, we got Turgaman, we got Viper. Who drops? Who don't you include? Like, maybe Piru if he gets a hefty offer in the summer, but is he going to get that? I don't know. Who is your player of the year, please? In terms of the year, are we talking like the calendar year? Or are we talking like the year? Bring Rafinha back when you get promoted, he should be pennies. Right, okay. Every time I've tried to do this in the past, it hasn't worked, but I can have a look. So if I just, Rafinha. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, nah. He's the 5th best player in the Spanish First Division, which is a problem. You play 12 man and just hope the ref's the same one from the Coventry game. I don't know on John McGinn. Yeah. Ooh. James. I think Dan James. We've got the new consecutive wins record. We've got 10. Yes! Although, one of them's a cup match, so we've not broken the League One until QPR. We're not going to beat Man City, let's be honest. Going to be biased to Naka. Why is that bias? Like, I don't think you've got like a pre-existing bias that's pushing you in that direction. So I think it's fine. I wouldn't call that a bias. Okay. So that's our remainder of the season, which is not too bad. Bristol City's is Norwich, Cardiff, Borough, Blackburn, Millwall, Hull. Sheffield United first as well. They can drop some points there. Yes, it was John McGinn that tried to end Archie's career before it even began, which was odd. Have you seen David Prutton's team this season? I have not. I don't think I've seen anything David Prutton said for quite some time. Only Tanaka. What? What is that? Is that his championship team of the season? And he's only got Tanaka. No way. No. Shut up. Okay, let's have a look. No. Right, hold on. No, that's a joke. That is an absolute joke. Okay, so I'm going to bring up Snipping Tool and just show you guys what this team of the season is looking like. No, I'm not, because it's not there. Ah! I closed the tab. Either way, it's stupid. It's got Bellingham as a central midfielder, like in the two, which is no. He's not set himself a limit of one player per team, though. If he did, that'd be quite clever. Because that would make him have to think about things. But he's gone with both Burnley centre-backs, for example. Which, sure, fine. That's not a problem. But come on. Leeds up for record number of wins. Ooh. We are 2 off. 7 games to go. If we don't break that record, we probably don't get promoted. So let's do that, please, friends. If anyone isn't match fit, I'm gonna let you play for 45 minutes. What a treat. I know, I'm letting him out for a run. So kind. Is Farker being genuine when he keeps saying he receives apologies? I mean, he will be. Because if he wasn't, then the EFL would just go, no, you're not. What are you talking about? Because it's one of those things that is very, very easily disproven if it's not true. Why are Adingra and Bradley on international duty? Because I made the decision to not delay this game of football. Oh, I'm stupid. Schmidt, well done. You've made it back to the bench. Outside of that, that's basically fine, isn't it? How's Tanaka doing? Fitness test. Not recommended. Oh, no Tanaka. Amper can go in midfield. No, he can't. He's tired. Let's put in Bauer instead. Then Radon can go there. Kevison needing a fitness test is not good. But that's fine. Have we got Stroke on the bench? No, Stroke is also on international duty, which is nice. The Aronson incident in the box of Stonewall, but I don't even think VAR would help when it's the same people in charge of it. It would, I think, just because that's exactly the kind of thing where VAR does interrupt. It's the kind of challenge where VAR has no choice other than to say, you kind of fucked that one. Like, if it's at all a question mark or questionable, maybe. But not for that one, I don't think. Been a good one recently. Go and impress me, please. What time are the fans sitting after the Portsmouth game? I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to even watch the Portsmouth match, which is kind of annoying. Looking forward to that one, but I am not going to be around. I think I'm going to be in London at the time. Then again, London to Portsmouth. Now I've got in London plans that afternoon to do something, which sucks. I mean, it's going to be fun, but yeah. I miss when at the start of the seaon, the EFL were like, why is Aronson winning a header? Why is Aronson scoring a goal from a header? I don't know. I'm not going to question it, but it works. My brain's gone mushy. But yeah, the EFL does not care about fans, let's be honest. Things move about for TV way too easy. And it means that travelling fans just get screwed every time. Ramazani's hurt. Piss. Fix that at half time, I think. I think Rodman will be brilliant after shaky start off season with his passing the other day. Seen him play 50-yard pass was class. He was great. Him and Ampadu were just linking things together really, really nicely. I've accidentally clicked encourage. That's not the one I meant to press. Another bonus game on ITV. That's true, but like, I would have maybe not done that match. Like the matches that we've got coming up, if you were to do that with a West Brom or something, it's a lot more workable. Can't wait for the 12-point deduction coming for Leicester next season. It has to be in that range, surely, for uncooperation. I think so. And I think they ran a sort of double risk in which they basically said, no, we can't get a points deduction from the Premier League because everything we did wrong was when we were in the Championship. So now the EFL will look at that and go, you've admitted to this already. So, well done. In addition to the FFP penalties they were likely already going to get. So it's going to be big, and it's going to be very, very tough for them to go up next season. James? Like, it'll be a fairly weak championship, but like minus 12 points is ridiculous. Keverson, Hugo to Bar. Bar just has a go. Why not? You're not a defensive midfielder. I've played you there, and you've just taken advantage of it. And I like that. Use it. Use my bad decision making. Although also, yes, work the ball into the box a little bit more and then we can score goals from nearby, because that is significantly easier. Although, even when Leeds players recently work the ball into the box, they still manage to miss. So, right, Piru. 18 yards out, right on the edge of the box. Is he even going to set up for this free kick, or is he just going to stand over it? Eyes it up. How's it go? Give at least an extra hour over what's the normal journey time if you're going on the road to hell. M25, better early than missing the game. That's very true. Yeah, for a work event that I had a while back. Where's my words gone? There we go. Yeah, work event that I had in London. It was a 12 o'clock call time because it was a studio show. And I just thought to myself, if I try and get down there for 12 o'clock from where I am, that is begging for train problems. So my approach was, hey guys, I'm going to go down a day early. If you happen to have like overbooked in terms of like hotel-y bits, because it was a thing that had like some talents that we had to cover the expenses of and rooms for and stuff like that. But I think we did one extra just to be like, just in case something goes wrong. If we happen to have an extra, could I please borrow it? Because otherwise I'm not getting to the show in time. And it worked out, and I managed to cheese it, and it was great. And that was a good time. Joël Peru steps up to the penalty spot and slides it home for goal number 33 of the season. There we go. And I believe, for the first time this season, that puts us top. 90 points. Bristol City, 39 points. Not 39 points, 88 points. They've got a game in hand. But I don't think that's going to matter come the end of the season. Right, 60 minutes, let's make some changes. Ramazani, we could do without you being injured, so I'll bring on Manor Solomon. Keverson is feeling a little bit tired, so Isaac Schmidt can come on with Rodon Swapping out for Josh Giavogi. And then we'll make any other changes as they come to mind. Thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate it. QPR, 0 shots. Jaden Bogle, booked. Oh dear. That's a little bit scary. Okay, then we'll give it a little bit, and then the next batch of players that are tired, we will look after. We will wrap in bubble wrap. We will protect. And that includes Victor Hugo and Dan James for Turgeman, I think. I'll just do that as well. Put Turgeman on the inside, up top, and then everyone does a little bit better. There we go. Are we relegating QPR with this? Because it feels like we could be. Not quite, but they're on the way. In theory, they're 3 matches off relegation. 9 points out with 6 games to go is not a good place to be. Jaden Bogle picks it up deep. Valentin Gomez out to Manos Solomon. In behind for Schmidt. Schmidt finds Dortmund. Or doesn't find Dortmund. But the idea was nice. I liked the thinking on it. Nardi, what can you do? Launches it to Latibaudière, where was Bogle for that? Oh. Thank you, Wayne. Maybe not 21 though. I wish. Give me my 6 years back. How have we let this happen? How is this even in question? Very sus, Gary. Right, 3 minutes to go. Let's just keep them out. They've had 2 shots in total, and it's 2-1. I don't know how I feel about that one, Andy, because a lot of the fun of getting thank you, Ryan. A lot of the fun of getting promoted is in like having a good time as it happens. If we don't allow ourselves to have any joy until the day that it's mathematically done, it feels a bit like, well, why did we do this then? Like, football is fun throughout the season itself, not because of the result of the season. And that's something important, I think. We were the only team to play that match week. I think we were. We were the only ones that didn't delay. Which I think was somehow a good idea. Struijk has just got his first cap for Belgium. Not bad. And the under-21s have beaten Liverpool. So they're going even further in the Premier Division Cup. Do we have a draw for the quarterfinals? We do not. That's coming in 2 days. But we move. We continue to move. We find out who... Well, Man City will. But we, in theory, find out who goes through to the next round of the FA Cup. Abdullah Ba is developing reasonably nicely, to be fair to him. How is he in terms of... Holy hell. Thank you very much, Christopher Spofford Chapel. For the 10 gifted memberships that have gone to Dave Thornton, to yourself, to Charlie, to Lassimuma, Ashley Roberts, Arden, Claire Oxenham, CH, Amy Clark, Daniel Duffy. Is Daniel Duffy the last? I don't know. I can't count to 10. This is the secret thing, right? It's why, like, you know, when I did those balls knowledge things. Thank you very much, by the way, Chris. That was really, really nice. Yeah, when I was doing the balls knowledge things, there's a reason that I didn't take part in the squad numbers one, and that's because I can't go beyond 10. My mind cannot comprehend numbers that are that big. So it's just brain rot, and that's the problem, you know. But it's okay. You bounce back. Which game do you envisage being a banana skin? Millwall in the Cup, Watford away, or Sunderland? So, complicated. Because, love your streams, but you keep it the hard work. Thank you very much. I love doing them. It's just good fun. Of the ones listed, I don't know if you could consider Sunderland to be a banana skin. I think that's just a match. That's not one where you're like, oh, that could be a sneaky little problem for us. It's like, if we drop points there, we drop points there. That's fine. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. Thank you, Stuart. Obviously, Ruben Dias is going to cause problems. I wouldn't at any point consider Millwall to be a banana skin anyway, because they're taking the cup properly seriously. They're, like, committing to it. Watford is the one that I think could be a problem. On that note, Watford just beaten Borough. Which means if we win our next match, they would have a 15-point gap to make up in 6 games. Which is tough. No donk for the conceded goal. Do you get a birthday pass? That's the thing. I keep forgetting. So if no one says the word donk, I just forget the donk. What do you mean by banana skin? So a potential place to slip up. So somewhere that you could go, whoo, oh, and there's the season derailed. That kind of vibe. Leeds vs City. Okay, we're agreed we're probably not winning this, right? Bit of fun. Who likes to lose tomorrow and concentrate on winning the league? I mean, I can't remember who said it, but someone said something. That is the vaguest sentence anyone has ever said. But someone said something along the lines of winning's a mentality, and it would be potentially a bad idea to get out of that mentality. Because you can't get out of it for one competition and expect every other competition to keep going as it was going before. This guy, by the way, is a ridiculous player. Like, he's not there yet. He'd need to maybe be loaned out. But he's not half bad. I'm not a fan of the team working off the ball, though. He's one that we'll keep an eye on. Select all, acknowledge. Bosh. Yeah, like Wigan in the first PLC season. You've heard that before. I'm glad. Mathematically speaking, there's only 4 teams in contention for the 90 points trophy. The good thing is, there can be multiple 90 points trophies. Last season, 3 of them. It's a lot of 90 points trophies. Oh, I don't want to play Ampadu. I'm going to do Bogle. I'm going to drop Gilavogi for Willie Clem. Do I need another central midfielder in there? Rothwell. So you got defender, defensive mid but also midfield, defensive mid but also midfield. Striker, wing back in Connor Bradley, winger for Adingra, and Turgeman can play on either flank as well as his normal position. Cool. I think this works, and I am fully expecting us to lose because it's Man City, but I think this system works. The system is good. The Team is good. What up, baby zebra? How it be? Hoping muy bueno. And we gotta hope the system works. And we might get pumped because it's Man City. But you know what? We might not. Got ID'd. What? Happy birthday, how old are you? I'm 27, which is the number of concurrent viewers right now. Ooh. So if you've not whacked a like on the stream, go ahead and do that. That'd be great. It's just a quick little boop, and then all is well. And we make world peace happen. Disclaimer, liking the stream will not in fact enforce world peace. Oh, nearly. Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind that you want world peace. I'm so proud of you. You're making good decisions. Which is weird, because why are you in this stream if we're making good decisions today? That can't be what's happening. Victor Hugo inside does not work. Kevin De Bruyne picks it up. Yeah, we're not winning this match. Yeah, it's done. Joe for PM. No. Back to driving Toodles. Toodaloo, have a good drive. Thank you, Helen. Oh, it's been gone for a while. It's been long gone. We're not donking in the Man City match. That's not happening. This is where I'm using the birthday veto. For this match, at the very least, no. What do you think about total exchange against Millwall tomorrow? I think it makes sense, because in terms of days of rest and prep for the Millwall match, we're going to have very, very little. Also, this is annoying. Hugo and Bar are the wrong way around. No, they're not. Piss. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I got the irony. Right, half time. Aronson's injured. 1-0 down. Fuck it, we'll tell them we've been the better team. It's a lie, but it's a lie that they might fall for, because at times they're idiots. Piero and Turgaman. And hope. Seems to be the vibe. Hope and pray. I'm gonna take a risk here. And even though Victor Hugo's had the worst first half... Holy! Thank you very much, Ryan Atkin, for the £10 super chat. I won't get me a pint, because I don't drink. I will, however... I don't know. I'll get me some extra spring rolls with my Chinese for tea. I think that's fair. Clem cuts inside, keeps on going. Jaden Bogle. Oh my. Oh, righteous one. Oh, righteous one. Oh. Oh, mate. Oh, did you? Yeah. James fires it in. Oh, Piru to James. James, have a go. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on. This is madness. What? Sorry? What's going on? Strout to Kevison. Kevison cuts it inside to Piru. Piru finds Ramazani. Ah, thank you very much, righteous one. Oh, I thought that was going to be 3. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I really, really appreciate it. Having gone to Ben Idwas, to Jack, to Craig Miles, to Leon Cook, and to Dr. Jack Hodgins. It was the timing of it that got me. It was, honestly, I've never seen anything better timed in my life. Because on my end, I started reading that, and then the ball went in. Before I could even read it out loud. That was incredible. Alright, Clem. To James. James goes back to Valentin Gomez. Ah! Thank you for the super chat, CH. Really, really appreciate it. The Turkmen! Thank you. I really appreciate that. We definitely live in a simulation. We do, and the good thing is you're about to get FM'd in this simulation. I didn't make changes. Victor Hugo's having a stinker still, so I think swap him out for Rothwell. I don't want to change my defenders. Because, like, it seems to be working. So stick with it. James and Ramazani are exhausted. I'm going to take one of them off. Ramazani, come off for Adingra. Clem launches it to James. Puts it inside for Gomez. Just hold it. Don't do stupid things now. Clem out to Kevison. Okay. Maybe we make the passing easier for each other. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. No. Oh, don't. Kevison, thank you. Thank you, Fernie. Okay. Added time. We've got a minute to hold out. Leeds United, FA Cup quarter-final at Elland Road against Manchester City. 2-1 up. Man City are getting Olayed right now. Piru. Adingra. James! It's 3! Oh, God. What a stupid game. What a silly, silly game of football. Oh. Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. Cool. FA Cup semi-final, anyone? Wembley, anyone? What's your thoughts about the January transfer window? Was Farker right not buying anyone? I think if there was no one that actively improved us, then that's the right decision. Because you want to be looking to improve your first team wherever you can. And if you're not able to do that with your signings, then what's the point? Guardiola disappointed at humbling defeat. Yeah, stay humble, yeah? Is it skill or chance? I'm confused. A little bit of both. So, yeah, you're picking your team, you're putting your tactics together, you're doing the transfers, but at the same time, there's some level of randomness in the way that players behave and stuff like that. It simulates football as well as it can, from a manager's perspective. 50 best wonder kids in the world. Are any at Leeds? I'm assuming no, but... Nipan, do we sign Nipan? I'm tempted to try to sign Nipan. Fully understand you get a better experience on PC. Yeah, it's great on PC. And I get that, like, the console experience is not as good. Okay, so you, friend, are going on the indefinite shortlist. Why is a Southampton player that good? I'm going to scout him. He's not great in the Championship right now, but you never know. Rooney Bargy. He's not gone anywhere yet. So you're going on the shortlist indefinitely as well, in case we can sign you in the summer. Ben Doak, that's fine, we're not going to sign him from Liverpool, are we? Who else here is a bit of a weird shout? Who the hell is Cardoso Varela? You're going on the shortlist. You absolute talented child. Schwartau, Norwich City. Genuinely not bad. Do we just like absolutely go nuts and like nick Championship players? If your boss catches you, do you say you're working? I mean, what? I don't play FM when I'm working. The only times that I play Football Manager is like when I'm on stream. That was my way of making sure that I like wouldn't get tempted to play FM when I was doing work. If like everything that I did was on stream, so that way you guys are holding me accountable. You can go on the shortlist. Lennon Miller. Paul Vanna at Heidenheim, who I think is there on loan. You're on loan from Basel, but you're again very good. Why are children across Europe so good at football? You can go on the shortlist. Fantastic. Echeverry, Huijsen, Oscar Gloak. Look at you. You're going on the shortlist as well. You can join the increasingly Israeli front line that I've like been subconsciously building. Were you expecting an abrupt ending to your live stream yesterday? Yes, I said from the start that I was basically just waiting for Kayla to get home. And I was going to stream for that time, and then I did. And here we are. Dorgu. Oh, he's really expensive. He'd be such a good signing, but he's so expensive. Can we get a scout report on this guy? Just for a week, yeah. And then we'll pop him on the shortlist as well. Ribeiro. I don't know who you are. You're at Sporting. Ah. Vabancic. Which Dinamo is that? Zagreb. Okay, cool. Wait. Okay, that's also fine. Trying to make sure he wasn't Russian. Or Russia linked. Nusa is also really, really good. Oh. Also a Leipzig. Also on my shortlist. I'm going to just keep shortlisting quality players. Look for a goalkeeper called... No, because it's just Jobbik. I refuse. I ain't falling for that. What kind of boomer do you think I am? Apologies to all the boomers. Semi-final. 3 teams. Liverpool, the nightmare scenario. Newcastle, not great. Luton, 4th in the Championship. What do we think? Who are we getting? Who do we pull? No, it wasn't a work meeting or anything. It was. I just didn't know what time she was getting back. Oh, it's Luton or Villa because they've not played yet. Right. Leeds at home in the FA Cup, up against. Fuck. That's the one we didn't want. That was the worst of the options. It's not comfy, which means we can try to cause them some issues. It's not Elland Road either, so there goes that advantage. Right, fine, fine. Just be aware that I know of the joke. Oh my god, he's real. Oh my god, he's quite good. But I've just signed Karnaseki. No, I'm not going to sign him. I've just signed a young goalkeeper. I can't do another. I can't justify it. Thank you, Anomaly. Am I from Leeds? Yes. How long have I been a fan of Leeds? So I have Leeds match going memories back as far as like 7. But there was a period in which I sort of dropped off around like going to uni and all that kind of stuff, which made it tough. All this sort of stuff is just analytic bits. Why are we playing in an FA Cup semi-final on a Tuesday? Such a stupid day for it. Piru is the player of the month. No issues with that. Do we expect Rashford to turn things around at Villa? What's his issues? I don't know. It could be issues with the fan base. It could be issues with him as a person. I don't know. Hammond, please. I would hope so, considering I've done my job. Right. Charlie wants an improved contract. You can absolutely have one of those. I'll schedule that after the meeting. Byram, I think, gets released. Going to ignore these for now. Because lots of this, not super relevant to me. Piru's been playing well of late. I know, I complimented him recently, and in this game, if you compliment people too often, they get mad at you, so I'm not going to do that. David Lowe, I'm going to approach to sign you as a coach. And you will coach in the Premier League, not at Blackburn. Got enough recruitment analysts, got enough physios. Cool, that'll do. What am I having for my Chinese later? I'm going with a munchie box, which is just all the salt and pepper you could possibly want. It's salt and pepper chips, salt and pepper wings, salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper beef, with a tub of fried rice, tub of noodles, tub of curry sauce, tub of sweet chili sauce. And the good thing is, they have so much stuff in that it's designed for multiple people, and they deliver it to you in a pizza box. So that tends to be like 3 days worth of food, which is kind of nice. Really looking forward to it. You know what I might do? I might put a picture of it on my community tab a little bit later and just be like, look at this stuff. Oh, incredible. Borough and Luton are now definitely in the playoffs. But we got Watford tomorrow. Luton just won. Bristol City just lost. Oh ho ho. Win this match, and we are 12 points clear of Borough when they can only get 15. Not only that, but win this match and we go top again. I just need Borough to drop points. Like, come on. Grow up. You're not getting promoted this season. Maybe you can do 90 points, but it's not promotion. El Ghazi did reasonably well. Everyone's predicting a win, which kind of makes it scary. 5 minutes from Elland Road, can't wait for the extension. Also, like, same. Like, it would be nice to be able to, as someone that doesn't get to go to matches all that often, it'd be really good to be able to say, that's a really nice, interesting looking match. I'm just going to try and get to it. And it'd be nice to be able to do that without having to, like, work out tons of logistics every time. Because that gets tiring. Those 16 years in the wilderness must have been a dream for young, vibrant fans. Little snippets like "Dude, that's gonna give us hope." Yeah, it was a little bit of that, a little bit of I just sort of generally drifted away from football in general, so that made it a little bit tougher as well. But it's all right. I swung back in the right direction eventually. Villeclem, I'm going to put on the bench. Gilavogi can be a centre back, but he's not really a centre back. Largy is having a fitness test. Kervison isn't fit. But we need to put someone on the bench. Don't need Rothwell on the bench. That'll do. Cool. Turgeman starting up top is a little spooky, I've got to be honest with you. But it could be worse. It could be significantly worse. The only slightly annoying thing, right, is the place that I'm getting food from. How do I phrase it? Right. There's two places. Two Chinese places that do munchie boxes. One of them, real good, does a fantastic curry sauce, but the noodles are just not quite right. The other one, beautiful chow mein, but the curry sauce is a little bit flat. It's uninspired. So the issue is, which do you go with? I can't decide. Because like the curry sauce is serviceable, sure. It's not great. And that's your risk. You got decisions to make, and like you don't want to make decisions. Screw that. Sod that noise. Alright, how are we doing? We've not had any chances yet, which is kind of a shame. Being beaten on most fronts. Chinese Dilemma has many comparisons to striker options. Oh, it does. Which is a problem. Box sounds nice. What's the Chinese shop called, and do you live in Leeds? No, I live in Blackpool. But there's a couple of options. There's one place called Meiwa and one place called what's the name? One sec. I'm gonna have to check it just to make sure. It's got the name of a place that isn't like a good Chinese. It's got one of the names that's like, trust us, guys. It's like Democratic People's Republic of Korea. You're none of those things, but you're trying. Oriental chop suey bar, but it's really good. Just delicious. All right, we'll take Dan James off at half time if he's complaining about his legs. You don't need legs, lazy bugger. First Leeds match was in 1974 and everyone called us Dirty Leeds. Yeah, I wasn't about for that one. That was a little bit before me. What's going wrong here? Other than everything in the attacking line. We'll try work the ball into the box. Do something with that. But I don't want to be level on points with Bristol City here. Not after this, like, run. Get the good noodles from one shop and curry sauce from another. Maybe, but it would feel weird being like, hello, can I just order some curry sauce? They just sort of look at me like, sorry, are you okay? Are you good there? Yes, I am. Just give me the curry sauce and no one gets hurt. Trust me. Okay, fine. Right, let's just have a goal, shall we? Let's put the ball in the back of the goal hole. That would be very nice. Oh, pissing injury, Christ. Okay, Victor Hugo has to come on. Jaden Bogle has to come on. Did we go Victor Hugo? I think we kind of got to go Victor Hugo. Or could we both delivery drivers right at the same time? Yeah, that would be a touch, yeah. Plus, you got the minimum order problem. Where you'd sort of be like, well, I can't, you know. Is the problem the fact that Strouk's at left back? Maybe. But I've got one more. I got 2 stoppages. I'll take off Strouk for Kevison, who's a way better wing back. And then I'll save that last sub to see if something works out. And we'll demand a bit more as well. Solomon's looking tired now. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? That's what we do. Ampadu can drop in. Hugo and Barr can both play sort of attacking midfield roles. Which, brilliant. Love to see it. In fact, I'll get Barr to be a bit more box-to-box. But Adingra can be a 9. We need to take Solomon off. And we can whack on Piru. Swap them. Turgaman can do the pressing. Adingra can do the pressing. And then Piru to finish. That's what we're doing. We're going to get ruthless. We're going to try and get ruthless. We've not got long to get ruthless. And I forgot, wingbacks are going to get wingbacky. Throw the kitchen sink at it. Go for it. Just win at this point. Sod it. Commit, because you might as well. Do I just say shoot on sight? Sod it. No harm in it. Go for it. It leaves a massive gap in the middle of the park, but it might work. Let's encourage them as well. Come on, boys. Or not. Boring Watford. How? How has that happened? 20 years ago, did the Premier League play more than 38 league games? Not 20, but more than 20 they did. Not even a highlight. I know. Nothing happened. All match. I'm not taking the blame on this one. I'm the highest scorer in the league. I'm not... That's not my responsibility. That's on Watford. But fine. We're 10 points clear. Borough need to do 2 points per game better than us in the remaining 5 matches. For a bit of context, if we win a match, they need to go unbeaten. So feeling good. David Lowe set to sign for Leeds United. Fandabidozy. No, I think there were a couple of seasons of 22 teams, weren't there? In the Premier League? Something like that? I don't know. Club set to release youth players. None of these are going to be that good because they're being released, so sod it. "42 games? Oh yeah, that's 21. Yeah, that's... Okay, cool. I was trying to do the maths, so I was like, that's weird. But yeah, you're right. Perpich is injured. Oh, the fuck. Okay. Charlie Cruz on a new deal. All good. Melier stars in the under-21's defeat. Managed to keep Man City out for the most part, though. Which is not too bad. Let's have a look at City's under-21s, actually, and see who is ridiculously highly rated and valuable. I'll look at general info. No, in fact, who's the youngest? Because I might do that thing where you just sort of like look through their youth academies and go, well, you, and you're all going to come and join my squad now. But I don't know if there's that much talent around here, so Sodom. And in fact, Gomorrah. I just want to say I love the like bit you do at the end of your videos after you close out the stream. It's nice trademark and fun. How do you mean the like bit? I'm confused. I wondered if some Leeds players pull out of international duty to help Leeds, especially if their country wasn't in a dogfight. It's a confusing one. Because arguably the player that we need to most do that is Aronson. However, also, isn't Cashin really good? Yes, okay. Yeah, the player that we most need to do that is Aronson. Oh, Little. Right, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, Kevison. There goes our first choice left back. Yeah, the player we most need to pull out of international duty right now is Aronson. But he needs to get his way into the US squad in the long term. And if you're pulling out of squads at this point, you ain't going to be getting away with just walking your way into it for the World Cup. Which is tricky. Right. We've got Derby. Let's see who our rivals have. Cardiff City for Bristol, which is winnable, annoyingly. Borough have Plymouth, which is winnable, annoyingly. Luton, who are, I think, basically already out of the chase, have Sheffield Wednesday, which is not going to be an easy game of football. And that's basically going to be a preview of their playoff match, I think. Matt O'Reilly is potentially back, which could be very fun. I'm going to put Ampadu into midfield and play Rodon and Valentin Gomez as the back line. At left back, fuck it, we'll play Gomez at left back. That'll do. O'Reilly is good for a maximum of 45 minutes. I mean, he's not ours, so if we break him, it's fine. That's not the most ethical approach, but I'm not wrong. And then we kind of hope that Peru keeps up his goal-scoring form. So if we can win this, we're looking good. If we can win this, promotion is almost guaranteed. We're not giving them the credit of calling them the Robins. No, no, no. Because Robins are cute. Bristol, yuck. You're from Bristol? Be gone. Leeds are winning this title. It's not even going to be a question. Hoorah! Was Marsh overlooked? Oh, that was spooky, but I don't know which way the teams are playing yet. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm guessing they're attacking rather than running towards their own net. Nyambe round the outside. Don't do this. Don't do. Okay. Was Jesse Marsh overlooked for the USA job, so took the Canadian second best? I think so, yeah. I think the US saw, I mean, we could just get Pochettino in. And just went for it. Which is a way better choice, I think, in comparison to Jesse Marsh. They made the right decision. What's going wrong with our tactic at the moment? Why are we not creating enough? I'll whack the wingers on attack and see if that helps. I'm going to get Largy to invert as well. And Aronson as a shadow striker, because that's what he was before. Something isn't clicking. Just not doing much. Ampadu picks it up to Rodden. Bradley down the line. Nice little redirect. Never mind. Rodon back to James. Go that way. Go that way. Go forwards. I don't know whether that way is the same way for me as it is you. That is offside. But it's a chance. Try Segundo Volante with anchor pairing. Maybe. I don't know. There is a third party. It's Mexico. Who... It's like... Looking at it now, it's going to be quite an awkward World Cup, innit? Because you're like, aren't you guys doing a trade war with each other? And they'll just be like, yeah, signed up for this a while back. Didn't think they'd do it again. Yeah, they did. O'Reilly. Over to Ampadu. Very nice ball. Aronson's in. Finish that. Kill me. Oh, it was a save. Okay, in that case, it's fine. Then James. Near post. Of course we don't win it. And the chance goes away. Hi Joe, good work. Thank you very much, Dominic. I like your more laconic, laid-back style compared to most of the other LUFC content creators. I'm glad. Like, initially when I started doing stuff, I was like, oh, I don't know if my energy kind of fits the way that other people do things. But over time I've come to sort of be like, that's just me. And I would rather be me than, like, force myself to not be. You know? Like, I phrase that like an idiot. But I'd much rather, like, make stuff that I'm happy with than make stuff that doesn't feel like it's my stuff. Right, just a quick swapsy Rooney. Oh, piss. Collins shoots. Karnaseki. Good stop. Well, that's why there's some stuff about, like, I know it'd grow the channel. I know it'd do pretty damn well. But I know I could watch along. At some point, I might watch along. But at the moment, like, if I can't... I thought we'd given away a penalty there. If I can't find a way to make it feel like it's something that suits the way that I watch and enjoy football, I'm not gonna. Because it doesn't work. Right, still 0-0. Let's encourage Du Bois. Hope that helps. Fires it in. Forsyth. Oh, shit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're fine. We're okay. Bristol City, also 0-0. Let's have a look at the table. Peru, back post, strokes under it, put it on target. Ah! One job, and that is to just score. Score a silly, silly goal. Just one. O'Reilly, in behind. Ramazani, cut that back, or score. Either. That'll do. 1-0. Thank you. I will do. It's not a case of, like, changing me. It's a case of... if there's a format that I'm like, that could be fun. Finding a way that makes that a little bit more me. Piero and James are having stinkers, so I'm going to pull them off. No, phrasing. Come on. Not going to do that. I'm so tired. I'm going to substitute them. There we go. That's how words work. Righteous one. No. Behave. Has Africa as a football state stagnated since hosting a World Cup? No, not even a little bit. Wait, you're about South Africa specifically, or the continent of Africa? Because the continent's doing great. Like, Morocco in the last World Cup, brilliant. Don't do this. No, 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 no. Not like this. Yes, like this. Yes, exactly like this. Turgeman's through, 1-on-1. It's another good stop. O'Reilly, please. Let's score a second. Zetterstrom's too good. I don't like it. He's just vibing on a 7.9 out of 10. He's going to be the man of the match in a 1-0 loss. Which is a hell of a place to be. Okay, I'll just do some changes for the sake of fitness at this point. Not got our starting left back on the bench. I had to make sure that didn't go in for a second there. Largy can have a rest as well. We got one more change to make. Amper do on the bench. Let me and you. Dummett plays for Derby. Is that real world or is that FM? Because it feels like one of those sort of stereotype transfers that you'd Bristol City 1-0 down. I repeat, Bristol City are 1-0 down. Dummett puts it into the far post. Rodon clears. That's fine. That's fine. 2 minutes. That's all we need. We're very close to being top of the league right now. Bogle cuts inside. Keeps going. Keeps going. It would have been art if he would have scored that. Continent, because they reckon within 20 years Africa as a continent will be World Cup winners. Do they? I did not know that that was the reckoning. It's still growing as a football continent, I'd say. Oh, Bristol City have scored to make it 1-1. We're still top, but African countries in World Cups. Yeah, Morocco came 4th in the last World Cup. There were 2 sides in the top 16, which is not bad at all. They're definitely growing and improving. It's just about sort of consistency, I think. Well done, lads. Weren't at our best, but still got the result. Dan James, I'm dropping you for the next match. Sorry, Chief. But it needs to happen. Okay. 10 points clear of Borough. We need one more win. And we're up. 1. Our next match is against Preston, who are currently sitting second bottom. Now, I don't particularly like the idea of that. That's a little bit on the scary side, but it's one that we can definitely get done. That's winnable. It's very winnable. And we've got a rest before it. We've got a full week. Okay. That's all we need. That's all we need. We need a little bit of time. A little period of time in which we could just like, okay, settle. Everyone rest. Everyone get your fitness back. And we'll play against Preston. And we'll get promoted. Record high number of wins. Yes. Record total of goals. Yes. Record high point total. Yes. Pretty damn good. 23 to 29 million. A C. Why are you only a C? Where are the flaws? I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Dogu is not affordable. No. Having Yeboah for a long time would have been special, I think. Cobra on the verge of the sack ahead of the Cardiff City match. Where are West Brom? if anyone says the Midlands, I'll hit you. No. They are currently... Fair enough, 17th. That's not good. Who's up for relegation in the Premier League? Everton, Leicester, Palace. There's some talent there that's going to get plucked out. And potential for Brighton to go down as well. Which, if that happens, you never know. You never know. You take it. Viper making good development. Absolutely lovely. Coleman is currently at Swansea. I love that they signed Coleman on loan, and then we're just like, sorry, lads. It's not. We're not playing him in the first team. We're not going to play him in the first team. Great. Tar. Adingra is also injured, but he's only a little bit injured. So it's like manageably injured. I think we play Adingra in the next match. We need 6 points from 4 to break 100. I don't know if we can break the overall record. How's Emerson Ficklington, or whatever his name was, doing from the youth intake? I don't know yet. We've not really been paying attention to the youth sides. It's in the dev centre, under 18s. Emerson Fickling. To be fair, he's training quite well. Could become a quality player and potentially slightly better than Dan James. Not bad. Let's have a look at the 21s. Who Melier has been playing for recently because sod it. Got to play him somewhere. They're not doing very well though. It's a decent developmental squad, but it's not fantastic. Name stuck with you. What, and Bamford didn't? Right, Luton versus Villa in the FA Cup. Why is our FA Cup match at such a different time to theirs? Why are they not on the same weekend? Is it because Liverpool are being Champions Leagued and everything? Why is it just saying that now? Oh, it was a replay. Okay. That makes more sense. Ramazani making positive development. Absolutely wonderful. How much is he worth right now? 42 to 53 million pounds. Oh. Okay. That's quite good. Has Stroke been re-injured? Great. It's not like I'm low on players that can play at left back. It's not like playing in this match would be quite important for us going up, Pascal. Not even a little bit. Yeah, not bad. The existing record is 32 wins in a season. It's reachable. Thank you, Danny. We could do it. Hold a team meeting. Absolutely. Go finish the job and secure promotion. Hoorah! Here we go, boys. Smash it and all that stuff. Ooh. Let's just get it done. This Pirro's still the top scorer in the league, in spite of the fact that he's slowed down quite a lot recently. I want to assume so, but I've just clicked the wrong thing. There he is. Yeah, he's still 9 clear of Miulo, which not too bad, to be honest with you. Do we play at the same time we play after Borough? Okay. If Borough drop points at all, we're up. And we're up. We just got promoted via Bristol City win. That's such a weird feeling. Oh, that's nice. Joffrey just got Leeds promoted. Hell of a world. Board initial budget, £89 million. I've been praised by the faithful fans and the board. Yay, we did it. We did it, guys. We saved the city. We made it. Oh, we owe a lot of money to various clubs. God, I call this magnificent moment. Agent Joffrey sealing it is poetic as well. Absolutely. Maybe that's why Bristol City have been so good. Because they've had Joffrey. And yeah, he's not scoring tons, but you know what? He's there. And that makes the difference sometimes. Right. Leeds Preston. This is the game in hand. This is the one that could put us top again. Which would be very nice to be able to do. And you know what? I'm going to let the assistant manager pick the team for this one. Still not 100% on Matt O'Reilly playing in that role. I'll be honest with you. Alright, Matt O'Reilly, what can you do for me? Could you be a deep-lying playmaker, and then I'll just let Victor Hugo be like an attacking central midfielder, just so he can go nuts. I said Dan James wouldn't start. I'm gonna stick to it. It's gonna be Manor Solomon. I don't mind Turgeman starting. Where the fuck is Piru? But I'm gonna start Piru instead of Aronson. Because Piru, he got to get his shooting boots back on, man. You got to be like, actually, yeah, I am a forward, and I'm gonna start scoring goals. And if he doesn't do that, I'm gonna be mad at him. Hopefully Agent Greenwood doesn't ruin it now if he's still there in the save. I think he's still there in this save. I hope he's still there in this save, because I've not moved him. Right. I was going to say let's look for Greenwood, but Greenwood's not going to be eligible to play, is he? Which is even nicer for us, even if he's been their best player. That doesn't matter. He's not here today. Oh, we're doing quite good here, aren't we? Skip that. And let's immediately encourage the boys, because we know that encouraging the boys, it does well for us. Win all of our remaining matches, we're on 106 points, which levels the record, I think. I don't think we do level the record, but I think we got a chance. More of a demand more guy. Not that early. No. You wait until late on for demand more. But plus, like, encouragement is like, oh, hell yeah, he believes in us, you know? A little bit of difference there. Right, Connor Bradley, how about you just do that thing that you're really good at, and that is being a stupidly aggressive wingback. Ramazani, I'm going to ask you to be an inside forward, and it's going to be the same for Manor Solomon, actually. Yeah, we're going to go inside, we're going to go nuts. We're going to cause problems. Piru has a go. And we got to make it count. Somewhere I've dropped 16 frames, and that's such a specific number that I don't know how that's happened. Piru tries to play it wide. It doesn't pay off, though. Ockles, he's going to cut that back, and it's going to be a problem. Oscarson fires wide, comfortably wide. And you know what? I've not got a problem with that. If he wants to completely miss the target, he can completely miss the target. Let's be encouraging again. And let's sod it. Shoot on sight. Try and get the numbers up. More chances, more good. Piru to Ampadu. Back to Bradley. Oh, Solomon in so much space behind. Door Turgeman. 1-0. Shoot on sight. Even though that was the most work the ball into the box goal that I've ever scored. Absolute banger. Why do I smell fire? Like candle fire. I don't know. Interesting. Alright, Garnaseki. Pinged out to Connor Bradley very nicely. Should probably know. Where are you running, Joel? You just get lost. Was that what happened there? Solomon loses the header. Of course he does. He's tiny. Price. Ockles now is well dealt with by Connor Bradley. Solomon down the line to Joel Piru, who does not much. Frockyar to Oscarson. Ockles is behind. Offside. We're good. FM has Piru's 10 play bang on. Absolutely it does. Why don't I just play Turgeman there? I can just swap them. Why have I not done that? O'Reilly to Schmidt. Far post. That's delicious. That's no need. That was too good. That was illegally good. I feel bad for them. It was that good. Schmidt, Ramazani, Ramazani gives it to O'Reilly, and Schmidt's just like, you know what, I'm just going to bang this. Perfect ball into Victor Hugo. 2-0. Look for Tyrick Mitchell was a great left back on my side. We'll see who comes down from the Premier League. I've got a couple of players I've got an eye on. I know Victor Christensen's really good in game. So him on the way down is potentially a player that we can go, oh, hello, yes please. That was out of play. Bowler, good effort. Lovely back post cross. That was stunning. But if Palace also come down, Tyrick Mitchell could be a shout. Because Keverson is a decent enough signing for a season of Championship football, but I don't know if he's good enough to do the Premier League. So it's one of those where it's a little bit on the spooky side, you know. I'm gonna swap these and see how that looks. I'm gonna take Turkman off. Viper can come on. Who else is tired? We're trying to look after players at this point more than anything. Bar can come on. And honestly, no one's really tiring out as things go. So we don't really need to make any more changes. Both of our wing-backs, however, have gotten bookings. Oh, Beck. Connor Bradley's on loan, isn't he? From Liverpool. Who have we got in that FA Cup match? Oh. That's unfun. That's not enjoyable. That's something to think about. Largely, I'm going to take you off just to protect your brittle bones. James across to Bogle. Not too bad. Bogle. James. That would have been nice. One sec. A little bit of head tennis, that's not too bad. But at the end of the day, it's Preston. Like I don't care too much about Preston. They're going down anyway. Frockyart, brilliant bit of football though. Price. Stands over it, fires it to the far post. Peru, well dealt with. Schmidt, just ping it. Who's the long man? James. Oh, he doesn't get there. How's James not made it to a long ball? That's what he does. That's his job. I was trying to work out which of the pundit lines I was going to use. I did both? Neither? I don't know. You tell me. Bogle. To Ampadu. Not too bad. Ampadu. Across to Gomez. What a little touch. What's going on with the highlights? Are there more than I think there are? No. I need to move that up to the fastest. Bar. I'm also going to turn replays off because I want to get through as much season as I can during this stream. James, fired in, far post, Viper under it, doesn't work out. Bollocks. Ah well. Well done lads, good win. Fantastic, nice work. Bish, bash, and indeed bosh. I might do one more match and then leave the remainder of the FA Cup and the end of the title race for next time. I'll look at Andre Borza. I think he's a good cheap left back. I will have a look. Leeds Hammer Preston, Chilko Mullen, Mateo Joseph scores. Wonderful. I shall give him a scout. Andre Borza. Oh, he is good. He's just going on the short list. I'll scout him as well. Why do I got to go catch sometime soon? You absolutely will. I might do a stream at some point tomorrow. I've not decided when. Yeah, it's going to be good. I shall see you very, very soon, Dominic Martin. Yeah, I think after this next match, I will call it there. If it wants to move fast, because I'm now on a time limit. Dan James wants a new contract. Okay, I can talk it over. End of the season? End of the season. We're talking it over at the end of the season. But I don't know if I can promise him fun hiccups. I don't know if I can promise him regular minutes, which is the concern right now. Antonio Nusa is very signable. But again, I don't want to lean too hard into the future talents. We need some that are able to like play football now. Walter has been sacked by Hull City. What a shame. What a shame. Hehe. Recent form analysis. We're good. That's what it's saying. I'm still annoyed by that Watford match. We should have won that. Balls of the ball. Then we shall keep an eye on him. Why are we moving the FA Cup repeatedly because of pissing Liverpool Real Madrid? Like, look at this. Okay. We're meant to be playing against Liverpool on the 14th of May, after the season is done. When's the final scheduled? It's not even got a date. Like, I fully don't expect... Oh. Ethan. Like, I 100% do not expect us to win that game of football. But it would be nice to not, like, have to stack semi-final into final probably within a week. Now let's make sure we win, because if we don't, then it's going to be quite sad. New intermediary suggestion. No, thanks. The coefficient does not matter to us right now. Maybe next season. Oh. No, wait, if we win the FA Cup, we're in Europe, aren't we? Oh. Oh, that could be a problem. That could be a big problem. I don't want that smoke. That's the problem. Fitness tests. Pascal Strouk is fine. Adingra is fine. Tanaka we can't pick. Kevison we can't pick. How long is Kevison out for now? Another 4 to 9 days. Okay, that's not awful. It's suggesting 7 changes, which is a hell of a lot. Stop trying to put Victor Hugo into the deep-lying roles of the midfield. It's not going to work. Right, Conor Bradley is going to be pretty damn fine. I'm going to go with the attacking wing-backs, though. Because it works. It has worked consistently for us, so we'll keep on doing it. Oh, Billy Clem, I'm going to put on the bench for Meslier. If someone, like, if Meslier gets an injury, fine. Like, then I deserve whatever consequences come my way. I'll take Gilavogi off the bench, and that will do. I feel like signing a Dingra is going to be tough for the season ahead. I don't think we're going to get a permanent signing on a Dingra. That's a little bit too hard. But it's fine. We got lots and lots of players that are just like waiting on the shortlist to be bought permanently. And it's going to be great. Alright, let's encourage the boys. I just don't want to lose to Burnley. If Burnley kill our title dreams, then I'm going to have a breakdown. Gonna have a cry. A little bit of a cry. He's going to be sucky. Roberts. Out wide to Goliosho. Jordan. They even play boring football in Football Manager. The game that punishes boring football by making it just less effective. Aronson picks it up. Okay, that'll do. Like, hover out wide. There we go. Why are you playing on the wing, Brendan? I don't know. Ramazani cuts inside. Pinged over to Bradley. Bradley pushes on, has a go, scores his first of the season. 6 minutes in. Lovely. Aronson stubbed his toe. Oh no. Oh, we'll have to take him off. Yeah, I'm not taking off Brendan. Bristol City also leading. Just go away. Stop winning. Bradley to James. Fired to the back post. Not too bad. Gomez picks it up. Pinged across. Peru. What? How's he missed? Joel? Joel? And Joel Peru? Effervescent by Aronson. Is that the one we're going with? He truly is an effervescent footballer. A mystical boy. James, round the outside, not too bad. Gives it to Aronson. Aronson. That could have been so much nicer. Ramazani to James. Finds Conor Bradley, who scored the goal that put us ahead, and Peru has scored the one that has secured it. 41st minute, 2-0. Very nice. Very, very nice. Those are the sort of goals that he's been scoring all season long. Just the whole, right, okay, just put it across the box. I'll just tap it in for you. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks for the assists. 34 this season. None in the cup, weirdly. Gomez, of course Gomez scores. 3-0. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep making it difficult. I reckon playing against this version of Leeds is just, it just feels like being punched in the face on repeat. Is that what it's like? One second, I'm just going to see when the F1 cars get, like, livery releases this season. There's the launch event on the 18th, which I don't give that much of a shit about. Team launches, Williams on the 14th. Ferrari on the 19th. How? You're showing up on the 18th. How are you doing a reveal on the 19th? Aston Martin on the 23rd. What's going on? Mercedes on the 24th. And the rest are to be confirmed. That's nonsense. That's weird. What? Are they just not doing the cars? Okay. It's a bit stupid. Thank you very much, Russ. I appreciate that. Would you most like to see you up along with Leeds? I'd go Sunderland, yeah. Just because it'd be quite fun. Like they're the more interesting option compared to one of the relegated teams went up again. I don't care. Fine. Right, what changes do we make here? I think Hugo's the one that comes off. Bristol City 3-0 up against Blackburn now. James Trafford having a stinker on a 5.9. Right, we can just make a bunch of changes. Connor Bradley for Jadon Bogle. Valentin Gomez off for Schmidt. Matt O'Reilly is still not 100%, so we will whack on Abdullah Bar. Alaji, we're trying to protect, so we'll pop on a Dingra and Piru. You've got your goal, buddy, but you're going to drop into midfield, and we're going to whack on Turgeman to see if he can score any more goals. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate that. You've arrived at a bad time, though, because I'm ending the stream in a couple of minutes. Sorry. I'm sorry, Master Bruce, I found you. 3-0, Leeds United, that'll do. 5 changes that are later than would have been sensible, but that's because I lost track of the time. Because I made some bad... I made some bad choices. I'll admit to this. But 100 points, 2 matches left of the season. I think the points record is still 106. English second tier points record. Anything planned for tonight or this weekend? Tonight I'm just gonna have a Chinese. This weekend I got quite a lot of work. Because I tend to work weekends, so it's fine. Uh, 106. Yeah, that's the target. Hopefully we can get there. That'd be 2 more wins from these 2 remaining matches. If we don't get them, we don't get them. But it'll be okay. They are up against, in terms of our remaining games of football, West Brom, which is winnable. They're currently sat in 18th. And I don't know who the other one is because it's not gone forward far enough yet. But we'll find out. When it gets there, I will be able to tell. Oh, we got £1.5 million because Bournemouth didn't get relegated. Wonderful. Yeah, we'll go at the start of the West Brom match. Okay, it's a good point to leave it, I think. Scouting update, Andre Boza. Should we sign him? Probably. Don't know if he'd be a first team player though. That's the concern. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna pay 6. Should be granted a work permit is good enough for me. 6 million to sort out the left back position for an extended period is a bargain. And Borza is very happy with a very, very cheap thingy. Squad player, brilliant. Incredibly low wages, fine. Go for it. They want a loan back. I want to say no. Wait, does that cancel the move? That entirely cancels the move. Because it didn't earlier. No, he's still in contract discussions. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what's the non-West Brom? It's Coventry. Okay, we can also beat Coventry, so we could... We've got 2 starting right backs. Bogle and Connor Bradley. Bogle is now injured, and Connor Bradley will be cup-tied for the FA Cup semi-final. I'm going to call that a problem. I'm going to call that a pretty damn big problem. Uh-oh. Not what we needed. Is that Sam Byram's music? For some reason, I feel like Sam Byram might get torn apart by Luis Diaz. Like, there's something in my head that says maybe that's not the matchup. Maybe that's not what we want. Josh Madger threat. I don't care that much about Josh Madger. Viper tipped for the young player of the year. That's very nice. Dort Hergeman, best trainer. I might have to play Viper. I might have to play Viper, you know. And we can secure the title in this match. But, unfortunately, I'm a person. And being a person, that means I gotta wait. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna have a nice chill. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, pop a like on it. Subscribe if you're not yet, although you very probably are. You could even become a channel member if you fancy. It's 99p for the month, and you get a bunch of videos early and things like that. And it's just very kind. And yeah, that was a nice little birthday stream. I'll be back with normal sort of streams tomorrow, based on whatever happens in the match and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Toodaloo.